once a body wash and once bath milk. Another like random product is I've got a bunch of deodorants, but I'm trying to use up the spray ones because I wanted to only use the roll-ons as it's better for the environment. But yeah, I went through this quite quickly as well. But obviously, since it's been winter time, I haven't really used it. But I'm still actively going through them. If anyone else is doing Project Man, I would love to know your thoughts on like using up products and what's worked for you and how it's made you feel. I definitely used to be a bit of a shopaholic, so Project Man has finally sort of taught me, you know, sort of not to just buy random stuff and to purchase things with meaning. Of course, you know, you can still buy fun stuff, but just to spend it more wisely. This is another Baylis and Harding little mini bath cream. This was actually my mum's, but I kind of took it upon myself to use up a bunch of the old products. use this as like instead of foundation because since I've cleaned out my skin and I don't really have much acne left, I find actual like foundations and concealers, they just don't look good on my skin anymore. So I put all my foundations and concealers into Project Pan. I'm going to use them up and just not repurchase them and just focus solely on skincare and hopefully one day always have clear skin. Yeah, it was okay. I mean, I'm not a makeup guru, so I don't know, you know, I can't rate it like say this is really good, this is really bad. It was good. I used it up. I didn't really have any problems. I would like I think it kind of look a bit cakey though, but I don't know. I'm just gonna stop talking because I don't know what I'm talking about. It's finished. I'm done. Thank you. Welcome to my talk. This is one of my new favourite found mascaras. It's called the e.l.f. Lash Extender. Loving this. I think this is my second one. I've got another one. I repurchased it, which I've got on today. Although I don't know if you can see very well, but this does a really good job at elongating the lashes and not making them look sticky. I think this is like £9. I'm in the UK. And you get it from Superdrug, so definitely would recommend this. Yeah, once I use up the other one that I'm using now, I won't include it in my project plan for next month because that's been now done with mascaras. I completed that part, and I definitely want to try just do like lash tints, and just really lean into like the high maintenance to low maintenance this shade to get eyelash tints, brow tints, which I'm currently doing on myself. And just so I wake up and I just know I'm ready to go as soon as I open up my eyes. Another two makeup products I have is the Superdrug. I think it's just their beauty brand, like their brand from Superdrug. This is the liquid blush coral and this is the apricot one. I had to stop using these because I think they were giving me breakouts, but this one especially is a really good dupe for the Joy liquid blusher by Rare Beauty. I would say though you would need to use it with a brush because when I blended it out of Beauty Blender it just evaporated. Yeah, this one though was just too light for my skin, so if I were to repurchase another one, it would be this one. But yeah, it's really nice. I mean, I'm using the Rare Beauty. I've got the Joy one on now by Rare Beauty. And I'll just swatch this one in case you're interested. Unfortunately, I was able to use up quite a lot of it, as you can see. Oh my god. Okay, that's way too much. I mean, I blended this one out, but you can see this is a little more orangey, but once it's blended out, and again, you would need to use a brush because otherwise it just blends out and it's gone with Beauty Blender. But it's really opaque, and I mean, they're just a drugstore brand, so really good price point and really vibrant for a drugstore brand. So in case you were interested, I would recommend those. But yeah, I did manage it was basically empty, so I'm not mad about for having to throw these out because they were done anyway. I'm just gonna go and wash this off my hand before I get it on my white joggers. Okay, we're back. Let's move on to haircare. I finally finished this massive bottle of conditioner. This is really nice. It's by the We Do Professional Moisture and Shine Conditioner for normal or damaged hair, and it's vegan, so as a bonus. This doesn't like, unlike the Garnier micellar water, you're kind of like rubbing your skin and wiping your skin, and you have to go through so many like reusable cotton pads or normal ones to get rid of all the stuff. Whereas with this, I just take a finger, about like this much finger amount on it, and I rub it on my hands, rub it on my face, rub it in, and then just wash it off with water. And I don't know why more people are still talking about this, because it means that you don't have to worry about buying reusable cotton pads, or and it lasts so long. So yeah, it's so good. It does have a bit of a funky smell, so I think it may have expired, but I'm not really getting any breakouts from it or any allergic reactions, so even though I probably should throw this away, I'm still going to use it, which I know I just said about, using, like, I'm going to throw away my expired products, but I do really like it, and I think it was like £30, so, and I can see the little dots, so I'm getting close, I'm nearly there. I did have 2 of these, but I took this on holiday with me, and I thought it was only like liquid and spray cans that had to be under 100 mils, but when you're taking it on a carry-on, everything just has to be under 100 mils, so that unfortunately didn't make it through the airport. Again, I didn't mind too much because it did have a bit of a funky smell to it, so it was a bit of my experiment. But after this one, I currently have the Garnier micellar water and also the mini one of this, which I'm going through at my mum's house. So yeah, so the mini one is being used when I'm there. This one is my current one, and once this is gone, I'm going to use micellar water, and then I'm only going to use this one in t-shirt because it's just so much nicer for your skin. This is one of the makeup like foundation products I'm trying to get rid of. As I said before, even though my skin actually does look really nice today with my makeup on, I still think I just want to like get rid of all my foundation and concealer products and just really have that like wake up and you're ready to go, like you look great. No, you don't need to use that stuff. But I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it's the Korean skin therapy. I got this on TK Maxx about the same time I got all of my Olaplex, which was about sort of this time last year. I treated myself. And I've used CC creams in the past, and in the past I didn't like them, but I think now that my skin has cleared up a lot more, I actually really like this, and I would potentially think about repurchasing it. I'm not sure, but at the moment I do like this product, and when I want to wear makeup, I'm trying to get in the habit of using all my makeup products and not just putting on mascara and lipstick and calling it that. I'm trying to like actively go through this because again, it's got to that point where it needs to go. This is a makeup product that is starting to annoy me. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade Fair number 1. I've had this for so long and it doesn't smell good anymore, but I'm so close to finishing it. It's been like that for so long and it just doesn't seem to change or like move anymore. So I'm now just like determined to use up all of that product in there. Again, I haven't really had any major bad skin reactions, and I actually do really like this. This is the only Charlotte Tilbury product I actually really like. I have the Magic Wand contour and foundation as well. Don't you can't really see any of that, so I'm really glad this is used up. Oh, well, nearly used up. I'm happy I purchased this. I don't know if I would buy another one. I don't know, it depends, because if I want to get rid of my base products, I don't see the point in buying this again because it's expensive and I probably won't use it. And but stay tuned. On the keeping online with base products, I've also picked up the e.l.f. concealer. Don't like it. It's horrible. When I first got